ago, 1983. This young man has won the Hoosier 100, which is contested at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. He's driven in 26 championship events. The car is the Genesee Beer Wagon.
These are the
entered by Gore Distributing Company of Buffalo, New York. One time around for Steve Chassey.
3 warm-up laps, 4 qualification laps, and you get 2 chances to wave off. And right there will determine whether they wave it off or not. They'll have a yellow flag in their hand. If they don't like the speed, then they'll wave it off. Chassey's down through 3 now.
Waiting now for Steve Chassey to appear.
We'll see if he
in turn 4. There he is.
There he comes.
On to the straightaway now. Eyes on him. And he's starting.
Once again, Steve Chassey into the first turn on the first lap of the qualifying attempt, just above the line. Maybe 4 feet away from the south chute wall.
Very interesting. I don't know if the car
Foot above the line through turn 2. That's how Steve negotiated the south end this time.
We'll watch these guys and see what the reaction is to
about 15 feet away from the outside wall, heading down the backstretch. Steve Chassey setting up now for turn number 3.
The Genesee Beer Distributor.
Just above the line in 3.
Jack Gore.
4 feet away from the north chute wall.
Sean Foss, chief mechanic.
And above the line in turn 4, maybe by a foot. So most corners well above the line, and Steve Chassey is moving into turn 1 on lap number 2.
And it's almost 204 miles an hour. And that should please Steve and his crew. Here's the time, 44.128. And the speed, 203.952 miles an hour. John?
Chassey now in turn number 3, still above the white line, running nice patterns through the corners, consistent through the north chute. Well above the line in turn number 4. Steve Chassey's off the 4 onto the main straightaway. Lap 3, starting it up just the way the other 2, just above the line in 1.
And Steve has moved it over the 204 mile an hour mark.
Pretty good so far.
44.083 on the time. And we're working with the speed average. Second lap, 204.160.
Again in turn 3 is Steve Chassey, a nice line, still above the white line. Very consistent laps for Steve Chassey through the north chute. Still above the line in turn number 4 and off the 4 onto the main straightaway.
I think they're going to take it.
Lap 4 in turn 1, still above the line.
And the speed is going up. 44.044 on the time. Speed 204.341. Let's bring him to the checkered flag.
Halfway down the backstretch is Steve Chassey, now looking at turn number 3. Again, very consistently through 3. It's been the same in all 4 laps. Through the north chute, still well above the line in turn number 4. Very consistent has been Steve Chassey this day. And now coming down the main straightaway, taking Steve Chassey, our 28th qualifier.
And with a mighty roar of that Chevrolet-powered engine, Steve Chassey becomes our 28th qualifier. And let's take a look at lap number 4. And of the 4, it's his best lap. Lap number 4, 44.022 on the time. And the speed, 204.443. It's posted a speed average in the 204 mile an hour bracket. The total time, 2 minutes, 56 seconds, and 277 thousandths of a second. And the speed of 204 miles an hour. And I know that Steve Chassey is going to be a mighty happy young man. There's an added incentive, incidentally, this year to the normal Indianapolis Motor Speedway prizes on this, the second day of qualifying. The Uno Pride Game folks have added an extra $15,000 to the quickest qualifier on this day. That also applies next weekend. So Steve right now could pick up an extra $15,000 if no other team beats his mark of 204.224 miles an hour. A solid performance, a fine young man, and Jim Philippi is there to greet him for you fans.
Well, listen.
Well, it's a very happy crew and really rejoicing, a kiss and a hug, a better half. And Steve, a very elated individual too after that run. I think first we want to thank you for the first action that we've had today.
Believe me, it's our pleasure. We've been struggling. We always felt confident that we could run fast enough to make the race. And of course, you always expect more than we did, but the conditions in the race car, everything just seemed to be just right at this time. Of course, you know, with the help of Goodyear and Valvoline and Dick Cameron and Gore Distributing and Gallon Fox, all the guys that worked their hearts out of the car, it makes it all worthwhile for them. And not only them, myself, you know. Got a kid cool head out there, and that new Bell helmet with the air conditioning sure helps.
Steve, I don't know that you've seen your speed, but you've got better each lap.
Well, the car is so comfortable that I was trying to adjust my line and keep it as straight as I could. And each lap I ran, I used the car out as much as I could. A couple days ago, Gary Bettenhouse came over and told me that, you know, if the car feels good, you straighten it out whenever you can. If you have to make a second turn to the short chute, that's okay. But as long as the wheels are straight, it's going to go faster. And I kept trying to get it straighter each time. As it looks, we're in. I feel pretty confident we're in for good.
I'm better than a year ago.
We don't want to talk about that. That's history.
Forget about that one and look forward to the one coming up.
That's right.
Good. Steve Chassey, congratulations for a fine run.
Thank you.
And congratulations to his hard-working team. A win now for the 28 cars that are qualifying. We have a field speed average of 208.026 miles an hour. 208.026. Engine for his race car, $15,000 from Uno alone. This is a teammate of Tom Stever.